Arguments can have many good qualities. They can be clear, interesting, persuasive, but when it comes to deductive arguments, truth and validity tell us whether we should accept an argument's conclusion. First, the premises of an argument can be true. That is, they can describe the world accurately. Truth is a property of statements, not of arguments. Second, an argument can be valid. An argument is valid when its conclusion logically follows from its premises. In other words, if the premises are true, the conclusion must also be true. Validity, then, is a property of reasoning, not of statements. Let's see the difference through some examples about my cat, Taz. Premise 1. All orange cats are felines. Premise 2. Taz is an orange cat. Conclusion. Therefore, Taz is a feline. Here, the premises are true, and the conclusion logically follows. This argument is valid, and its premises are true. Now, consider this. Premise 1. All cats are animals. Premise 2. All ducks are animals. Conclusion. Therefore, all ducks are cats. The premises are true, but the conclusion does not follow. This argument is invalid even though every premise happens to be true. Sometimes an argument can have both true premises and a true conclusion, yet still be invalid. Premise 1. All felines are animals. Premise 2. All cats are animals. Conclusion. Therefore, all cats are felines. Every statement is true, but the reasoning doesn't logically connect them, so the argument remains invalid. Now, an argument can also be valid even when one or more premises are false. Premise 1. You can't teach tricks to a cat. Premise 2. Taz is a cat. Conclusion. Therefore, you can't teach tricks to Taz. The first premise is false, but the reasoning is valid because the conclusion does follow from the premises. Lastly, an argument can be both invalid and have false premises. Premise 1. I like cats. Premise 2. Training cats is easy. Conclusion. Therefore, I'll win many prizes for teaching Taz to roll on the mat. Here, the reasoning doesn't follow, and one premise is false, so the argument is invalid. As you've seen, truth and validity can combine in 4 ways: true premises and valid reasoning. That's the best kind. True premises but invalid reasoning. False premises but valid reasoning. And false premises and invalid reasoning. Only the first kind gives us a sound argument. True premises and valid logic. You might wonder, why care about valid arguments if their premises are false? The answer is that validity helps us test our reasoning. If a conclusion turns out false, even though the argument is valid, then at least one premise must be false. In other words, a false conclusion can be validly inferred from true premises. Imagine Anna calls her boss and says she's sick with the flu. From that, her boss could reason. Premise 1. Anna is in bed with the flu. Premise 2. If Anna is in bed with the flu, then she's not playing soccer. Conclusion. Therefore, Anna is not playing soccer. This argument is valid. Its conclusion follows logically from its premises. Then, if the boss later sees Anna playing soccer, she'll realize the first premise was false. That's how validity helps us detect falsehoods. So, to sum up, truth belongs to statements. Validity belongs to reasoning through arguments, and together they determine whether an argument is sound. Understanding this distinction helps us reason more clearly about cats, about Anna, and about everything else. Thanks for watching.